Tim, just a touch of a head tilt for me.
Tim Peake poses for photos with his fellow crew members.
Good, good, good. Awesome. Great job.
In just over 6 weeks' time, they'll be on board the International Space Station. Hi Tim, very nice to meet you. Tim has trained hard for this moment. I met him at the European Astronaut facility in Cologne 2 years ago, where he was taught in life-size models of the space station.
And you can pull this sensor out.
Here he's being shown how the smoke detectors work.
It's a difficult task.
Every now and again we actually have to get inside the smoke detector, clean it out and make sure they're going to work effectively.
So it's terribly glamorous being an astronaut, but there's lots of unglamorous routine maintenance you've got to do.
There's lots of unglamorous maintenance, and it's not just things like smoke detectors. You know, at times we're plumbers, at times we're electricians, we're doing all sorts of jobs.
Engines at maximum thrust.
And liftoff.
He's also had to prepare for the increased G-forces of the journey inside a Soyuz rocket. Astronauts are spun around in centrifuges.
It prepares you very well for launch and more importantly for re-entry, and it's on re-entry where you can experience those really high deceleration forces, perhaps up to 8 to 9 Gs for up to a minute or maybe more.
It sounds like the worst fairground ride you've ever ridden in your life every day. Is there a slight dread even for a nice cool man like you?
I think either the worst or perhaps the best, depending on what your perspective is.
We're coming to the end of the intensive phase.
He'll also be doing lots of scientific experiments. And the main experiment will be how his body fares in space. BBC Two's Horizon programme has been following his training for a programme that will air next month.
On board the space station, we have a cycle machine, we have a treadmill, and we also have like a multi-gym, uses vacuum cylinders for giving us weight training. And all of this helps to reduce the muscle wastage, it helps to reduce the loss of bone density, and it helps to keep us in good cardiovascular fitness as well. Obviously the point of that is we're looking at longer duration spaceflight with future trips to Mars, and we can't afford to be landing on Mars in poor physical condition.
Tim has been trained to carry out a spacewalk in this underwater tank. If anything goes wrong outside the space station, he'll be ready to go out and make repairs. More than anything, Tim Peake wants to share his experience with us all. Through his eyes, we'll see some extraordinary sights in the weeks and months ahead. Pallab Ghosh, BBC News.